The matrix has shifted and you are now entering into a whole new timeline. If you're watching this right now, you will feel a very urgent energy activation as if the way you look at your world is no longer the same. The way you look at yourself, and I'm hearing your cosmic origins, is being completely shifted. You are awakening to your true cosmic origins, who you truly are. And this is quite an urgent message as I'm outside. I just finished my meal. I'm in Taiwan right now, and so please excuse the noise because it's not about perfection, it's about getting the message out to you. I'm connecting with someone who feels like their horizon has been broadened. You are now realizing your true soul purpose is no longer something that you thought it was. Whatever you think it is so much bigger. And I'm hearing because your energy field has been expanded, your capacity to hold space, your capacity to bring heaven on earth, your capacity to bring truth into this realm, your capacity has shifted, has expanded, has, I'm hearing, exploded. My God. So that's why. So that's why you're feeling like now you're able to support people at a higher caliber. So what I'm getting here for you is that whoever you think that you were supporting, like I'm hearing your audience can be changing, your surroundings can be changing, your expertise is like off of the roof right now. And I'm hearing for those of you who's still playing small, like for example, I'm connecting with true light leaders. You can be leading a community, you can be having a business, you can have a social media or book, like whatever. Like I feel like you have some kind of audience, or you're about to, and then whatever that those audience and the people that you think you're here to help, I feel like that is shifting. And when I'm looking out here in the in the ethers here, look how beautiful the fog is. It's because I'm channeling through something for you. I'm channeling through something that is like with all these fog. I want to show you a little bit. Maybe we'll move here. I don't know if you can see or not. Can you see? So with all this fog, with all these clouds, with all these mist, what I'm hearing for you is that the clouds and the fog and the mist is now lifting. Okay, I need to switch arm because this is getting heavy. And again, I wasn't planning to make this video, so that's why it's a little bit, like we don't have the right equipments here. Okay. I'm feeling the fog has lifted for you, and now you're going up the high mountains. The fog has lifted for you, and now you're able to see very clearly. Some of you guys can be connecting or experiencing some eye problem or eye sensitivity. This is a sign of cosmic ascension, awakening symptoms. When your eyes are getting irritated because everything is spiritual, and when we're experiencing this eases, okay, we're experiencing anything in this 3D physical world, it doesn't originate from the 3D physical world. It originates from the spiritual world. So what that means that your vision's getting renewed. So you're able to see things very clearly. And I always remember this quote or line from my favorite movie all time. Can you guess it? The Matrix. And when Neo is being kind of like, I don't know what that word is, but like when he kind of went through the whole tube thing with, Morpheus, and he wakes up with like no hair and all these things attached to him. And he's like, why does my eye hurt? Or why do my eyes hurt? And I believe Morpheus was like, because you've never used them before. You've never used your real eyes before. And this is what it means. Some of us, we've never used our real eyes before, our real sight, our real vision. And the trickery in this 3D, when you haven't awakened to your true potential, your cosmic potential, is that you're going to see things for what it is. I'll see it and I'll believe it. No, honey. Your imagination, your Christ consciousness, your vision creates everything in this world. You are the one that projects out the vision. When you believe in success, you will begin to see more pathways of success. When you believe in love, you're going to start seeing more possibilities and evidence of love. When you want to focus on seeing the red cars on the street, you will see red cars. And when someone asks you, oh, how many green cars were there? You're like, well, I don't know, I wasn't looking. And that's how it works. In this reality, you see what you want to see. You see what you're ready to see. You see what you're conscious of perceiving. So right now, because you have upgraded in your consciousness, your expansion, you're experiencing a really high amount of light coming through right now. So body can be having a lot of, I'm hearing destabilization. So what that means is that you can be feeling quite chaotic. Some of you guys can feel like, oh my God, what is this? Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. Your mind can be racing. You can feel unrest, or what is it called? Like restlessness. You can feel like there's a need for change, there's a need to do something, but you don't quite know what it is. All of this are confirmations and signs that something in your world is shifting or is about to shift. So let me know down below if you felt this shift already or you're anticipating the shift. Okay? So let me see here. I'm going to show you guys these beautiful views. Okay. I'm connecting with someone who is ready to be of service in a bigger way. And it's no longer fluffy. That's what I'm hearing for you. It's no longer fluffy. So whatever it is up to this point, it's been your training wheel. You know, if you've been in the whole love and light situation, and you know, I say it in a way where there are stages of awakening. The first stage of awakening is actually the 0 point state before you get the awakening, is when you go through something really shocking to your system. Like you can be going through a breakup, a death of a loved one, like an accident, like something really traumatic that triggers spiritual activation. And you know, people don't come to spirituality because their life is perfect. People seek spirituality and awakening to this world when they're going through something so tough that they had nothing to turn to but spirit. You see? So this is when you have to realize there has to be that dark phase, okay? Or dark night of the soul, whatever it's called. Beyond the name, you're gonna be going through something traumatic, shocking, chaotic, and then you begin to seek spirit or spiritual things and concepts and ideologies. And when you go through that, you're going to realize like, wow, there's so much positivity and love available. And you begin to associate with the light and the love because it feels so good and it takes you away from all this pain and suffering that you once experienced. But the thing is, that's only phase 1. That's only the beginning. And then you will continue this whole love and light path, and then you realize there's something inside of you still feel not at rest because it's not true. Okay, when you look at the yin yang symbol, you have to know that there's darkness and there's light, and the darkness and the light are here to help you experience and understand your world. Because without darkness, how would you seek the light? There would be no point. Because from darkness, lights get to come through. And what about light? How do you know that you are light? How do you know that you're love? How do you know that you're all these things? Good things, amazing things, when you don't have the darkness to compare yourself to, right? Compare and contrast, right? Polarities, allowing us to make sense and experience our world, because there's only the one consciousness, the Christ consciousness, the all that is, the God consciousness. And when we're in this realm, this dimension, it gets split and it gets fragmented. So that's why we have things like good, bad, evil, da, da, da. But if you, I believe it's the verse 2 of the Tao Te Ching, like the evil is born from the good or something, it's all like the good born from the evil, like the long, you cannot have long without the definition of short, you cannot have beautiful without the definition of ugly. So just know that it's all part of the experience. So when you're connecting with this energy right now, you're gonna be feeling something about cosmic rebalancing and cosmic equilibrium. Okay? And this is something that I lead in, so if this is something that you're resonating with, you can connect with me. Follow me on my Instagram, TinaWong000. Join my free Awaken community on School. It is the top 10 spiritual community on School. Free to join below. I have activations for you to come back into your alignment, which is love, light, and peace. Okay? So you can be connecting right now that you're coming out of your bubble of love and light, and you're coming into your power and your wholeness. And power and wholeness is only available for those who are ready to integrate their shadows, their darkness, their demons, the things that they run and hide. So that's why, the more you see someone who projects themselves as perfect, pristine, divine, love and light, they're carrying a lot of demons within. Because true, balanced, harmonious beings are integrated. This is what the Buddha, talks about when he talks about the middle path, right? We don't want too much of that. We don't want too much of this. We want to embody both. And Buddha means the awakened one. Everything in this world is symbolic for your truth. Jesus is the I am. I am is the Jesus. I am the holy light. Jesus is the Christ consciousness. The eternal light and the eternal love is within you. When you activate and when you awaken to your Jesus Christ consciousness, your God essence is being restored. And when your God essence is being restored, your creative and your creator power is being activated. That's why you will have the ability, just like how God has that ability to create, worlds, you have the same ability to bring heaven on earth. Through your knowing that you are the creator of your life, not a cute Insta repost. So I'm connecting with someone who is kind of like snapped out from all these commercialized BS and really know that, Christ lives within you, God lives within you, Jesus lives within you. And this is the truth that not many people can be awakened to. This is the Christ consciousness awakening or reawakening. This is the resurrection. This is the Buddha nature, the awakened one. This is all that is. Okay? So I'm connecting with someone who is recently kind of on this path of balancing and restoring their divine feminine energy and their divine masculine energy. Their ability to speak, flow, and play with spirit and creation at the same time, moving into the direction and taking action, bold actions in the physical realm, whether it is walking away from a group of people, relationship, changing career, putting in their resignation letter, like this that you have gone through or recently or about to go through something so drastic in your life that you never thought you would. When I read all your comments, and I do read them, that, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, Tina, I can't believe that I just put in my resignation letter. It's just something that just felt true. So many people, hundreds of people over the years that I worked with, they put in their resignation letter, they shut down their business, they totally rebrand themselves. And this is when we meet in energy and frequency. Because my energy is destined to meet with you when you're going through a huge resurrection, rebrand, true transformation of your life. And everything in this world there's time and there's a space for everything, because before we came back here, our soul have decided to meet. That's why certain energy, certain frequency, certain places, people, culture, things will feel oddly familiar. Okay, so you could be someone who's like American or like Italian or whatever country you're from, but then you have this like indescribable familiarity and fondness of, like, I don't know, Japan or like Africa or India, like something like that. Okay, it's because you've had lifetimes there. So there could be something that is remembering itself in your field, and certain people will also feel oddly familiar to you. And I might be one of those people for you, because when I work with my clients, there's a deep knowing within them that they're meant to work with me beyond reason, beyond, I don't really know why, but I know that we're meant to meet. You're meant to awaken and activate something within me, and they're right. And when we meet in that way, something like that does happen, because I'm meant to give you a code that your soul already knew. So this is going to be that reminder of when you're ready to step into your true role, only God can take you there. Only your higher self can take you there. Only that higher consciousness, all that is, can take you there. And what does that mean? It means you have to release the logic. You have to release the mind. You have to release the what you think you know, the ego, in order for you to truly be led on your highest path, your soul's freedom, your soul's path, your spiritual path. Only spirit can take you. Okay? Let me know what comes through for you, what came up for you. Yeah, I'd love to read everything down below, and give this a like if you resonate with this, and if you want more of that, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is Tina Wong. I love you so much, and it's your time.